pitter-patter step that gets defenders off balance. If this is going, what are you to do with them?
If I didn't mention, there are a lot of Philadelphia colors in the building tonight, Doris. You can hear them.
It's a short spin.
You've done that drive. East Coast basketball, and Harden knocks down the second free throw.
Barrett is finding a way past Thibault and forcing rotation.
Harden misfiring on the three, rebounded by Burks. A little bit strong on the mid-range jump shot. The New York Knicks are second to last in pace. Harden with good hands defensively. The New York Knicks are second to last in pace. Harden with good hands defensively, and the layup at the other end. Just a 52% free throw shooter on the season. The Knicks 25 and 35 overall. Need a win in the biggest way here this afternoon. Here's Maxey into the front court for Philadelphia. Harden downhill, great dime to Embiid. Embiid was almost giddy a couple of nights ago during that game against Minnesota. Gets the drop on the trailer. Embiid was almost giddy a couple of nights ago during that game against Minnesota. Gets the drop on the trailer and says it with his chest. A quick leak out, and Thibault with a little room service. Somebody hit the snooze button for the Knicks.
You can't relax because you score. That has been a weak spot for the Knicks, is transition defense.
Boy, their defensive drop-off this year has been huge. As Randall draws the foul, he'll go to the line for two.
I think you can explain so many things about what's gone wrong with the Sixers. Start with their two best players, particularly early, as Niang gets a clean look at three and makes him pay. That's exactly what he's got to do. I don't think as hard playing as consistently on the defensive end. Sometimes your offense, you let it affect your defense. But the big thing is, think about the lack of health, which has been a major issue for the Knicks. When you can sprint in transition, get an easy look. Knicks on a 10-3 run.
And Harden quelling the insurgents.
That angle didn't show it, but it looked to me like there was contact at the mid-forearm and the body.
With a little bit to prove here in a Sixers jersey, Harden playing for his third team in 14 months. And look at this, Doris, taking on the opponent's best scorer, too, at the other end of the floor. Speaks to his competitiveness. Got a hand up on Harden, and sometimes it just doesn't matter.
They're getting every offensive rebound, every loose ball. So that's the area we're going to have to clean up. Otherwise, it's going to be a tough night.
What is the biggest challenge ahead of you as you get comfortable with your new rotations with Harden in the mix?
Right, Cass. Harden out top with the ball. Little machine gun dribble working against Toppin. Step back three again. This one off the mark. Barrett playing with his food out front against Millsap. Quickly on the drive, got ripped.
Paul Millsap doing a nice job in help defense.
And Harden loses the handle out of bounds. Tobias Harris has been conspicuous by his silence at the offensive end. Bounce pass inside. Millsap knocks down the baseline jump shot.
He's seen RJ really start to understand his game this season. And Bam Adebayo, after RJ's career high, said you could see the confidence in his body language.
Embiid back in, so this is probably going to be the early rotation for these guys. This could be an easy one.
Harden off the steal. They force the miss, but a nice follow by Shake Milton.
Embiid back in, so this is probably going to be the early rotation for these guys. This could be an easy one.
Harden off the steal. They force the miss, but a nice follow by Shake Milton.
I mean, this young guy, they refuse to put him in the trade.
Everybody knows James Harden is a very willing passer, second in the NBA in assists right now. Barrett off the steal, finds Randall. Reddish cut in front and got the pass instead. And Shake Milton with an easy one at the other end. Everybody knows James Harden is a very willing passer, second in the NBA in assists right now. Barrett off the steal, finds Randall. Reddish cut in front and got the pass instead. And Shake Milton with an easy one at the other end. And Harris with the rebound. We were talking about Tobias Harris and how he fits in with this revamped lineup, which includes Harden. Maxey certainly is finding a way to fit in, as we just see again here. As we approach the midway point of the second quarter, Mark Jones, Doris Burke, Cassidy Hubbard here Game 2 for Embiid and Harden. Embiid, an improved mid-range game going back to last season. Bro, you're going to be a top 3 pick in a few months. Talk about humility. Barrett.
He didn't think he was.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that.
Look at him now. Off the drag screen, it's Harden. Pocket pass, Embiid, and one. Count it. The lethal combo platter taking form and shape here. Now they need one from their team, down by 12. 1.5 to go. Burks going around the world. Couldn't cash out. I think there's a mushroom cloud above the key there where that contact happened.
Right.
33 seconds to go. Harden off the Embiid screen. Elevates, got it. Maxey out filling the lane on the right side of the floor. And Embiid turns it over. Barrett gives it right back. I'm just glad you don't second guess me like that.
Never.
Harden with the high handoff and finished by Embiid.
He can cook a little bit, Fournier, when he's got to go. He's got 17 on 6 of 10 shooting.
Harris sets a screen for Harden. Steps through the paint, gets the layup. Harden on the wing. Calls for the Embiid screen. He slips it. Great time inside to Matisse Thybulle.
Thybulle's a great cutter. So it's a matter of time before he starts reading James Harden and what the defense is doing.
Whistle and one. Counted. Fournier. Harden with the foul.
Going to involve himself offensively, right? They're going to leave him, as you said, wide open from three-point territory.
Back out to Maxey. Harden with another feed to a wide open Thybulle. There's that cut again, Doris. You talked about it.
Yep.
The meter still running, 17 and 13 for Harden. Fournier with the sidestep 3. Harden with the rebound. Gonna put him on triple-double alert soon. He's got 7 boards. There's a turnover, a 2-on-1 for the Knicks. Randall, Fournier. Barrett pulls it off the glass. A lot of contact. That's going to be a foul against Philadelphia. Harden. Green almost got the steal and went to Niang. Single coverage on Harden. Barrett on him. Harden gets into the paint. Tough finish.
Come on now.
Oh, man. It's about a 5-second difference between the shot and game clock. Quickly got fouled by Niang.
He wanted a foul on Niang.
Prior to this one, here's Reddish from deep. A little bit strong. New York in the middle of a 15-5 run. Harden with the step through. How many times have we seen that?
Listen, I'm dynamic as a right-hand driver. You better think about checking me.
Well, you got 18 points in 16 minutes. Another opportunity here for Philadelphia. Harden walks into a 3. Hits nothing but net. Gibson and Rose, longtime favorites of Coach Thibodeau.
And no Nerlens Noel.
With each of the teams he's been with, get his teammates together in exotic destinations and go through informal training camps. Barrett kicks it out to Toppin for 3. Randall tips it right back to him. Thought about it. Elevates. Man, that thing did a lap and then came out.
Putting the ball right into your chest. Come take it from me, he says.
Selfishly speaking.
Don't create any more anxiety, Mark Jones. It would have been his 4th, and you don't even want to go near that number.
Toppin has 6 points. Harden into the paint. Had it knocked away. They made him play in traffic. How does that impact what they do as Randall misses the 3?
Right, you're going to have Obi Toppin, for all intents and purposes, be your 5-man.
And B, there's a 5. Wow. Harden for 3. And the Knicks get the stop.
That has an effect on his teammates.
Here's quickly his former teammate at Kentucky misfiring.
Joel with Tyrese in post-game press. Can you feel like the joy Joel gets from him?
I tell you what, it's a tangible thing. And trying to Finish things off with a three. Under a minute to go. Quickly missed the floater. And Harden with the rebound.